Yes.
We are live. Good morning, viewers. Good morning to all my guests. Depending on where you're watching us from, good day, good afternoon. Welcome to our Saturday Go Live session. And today we've got a very interesting topic that we're going to talk about. For those that have been following us, the last time we were here, we spoke about our why we joined an online business. Before I go any further, my name is Komoto. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm a nurse by profession. I'm also an online digital business owner and I live in the UK with my family. So we normally talk about why we joined our online business and how we joined. You always say that watch a 90-minute complimentary video of which we have watched as well. So today we're just going to tell you how this 90-minute complimentary video has changed our lives. I will ask Sister Nicole to introduce herself.
Hi, good morning. I'm Nicole Golding, originally from Jamaica. I live in the UK with my family. I've got four children and my husband. And not originally, but I am a nurse.
Mhm.
I am a nurse by profession as well, and I also run online successful digital business. Thank you, Sister Kay.
Thank you, Sister Nicole. Thank you so much. And Sister Volker, you might introduce yourself to
Hi,
our
good
viewers.
morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. My name is Boke Najere. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm a carer by profession. I live with my children in the UK and I'm an online business owner as well.
Thank you so much, Sister Volker. Sister Volker, thank you so much. Sister Aziza, you might just to introduce yourself to our viewers as well.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Aziza. I'm originally from Nigeria. I live in Austria, in Europe, and I live with my family. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a sister, and yes, I am a finance assistant, administrative assistant in the finance. And yes, I'm an online digital business owner and thank you for having me.
Thank you
Welcome,
so
Aziza.
much. So it's different professions from everywhere. So our business is really global and it has got global visibility. Right, a webinar, if I just have to define it quickly, is just an interactive event that where attendees they join on their desktop or their mobile device over the internet. So that is why we always say that you need a working device, you need a stable internet for you to be able to do this online business. Really, it is a life changing moment for somebody who is aspiring to become an online digital business owner. There are so many reasons why these uh, webinars have changed our lives because they inspire us. When you see real people talking about their experiences in working online and earning passively, it becomes a game changer. So I will hand over to Sister Nicole to say a little bit about how a webinar has changed her life. Sister Nicole.
Oh, thank you. Yes, so when I started the business, or in the beginning, when I saw um, someone advertising on a social media platform, which at the time when I saw it was on Facebook, so I had a lot of questions. Um, I wasn't sure exactly what they were talking about. So the webinar for me, I gained knowledge into the business, sort of answer a lot of the questions that I have because when people see the advertisement, they say, "What is this? What is this?" You know, it just sounds like another business idea, probably something that they might have done, something that I was comparing it to something that I'd done in the past, but I didn't understand because they the person that was advertising at the time, they didn't give a lot of information. They just say what this business could do for you. And I'm like, well, how is it going to be done? So it answered a lot of my questions. Um, it was good to see people sharing, how they started the same way I did, and their experience and what, the beginning and how they're doing and how the business is working for them. So I appreciated that. The webinar is live, but it's also recorded, which was good because, as a busy mom and I'm working full time, I didn't have time to attend the live webinar. So the flexibility, I appreciated that because I could watch it during, my free time going to work. Maybe, I could put it on and listen to what they were saying. Sorry. So I appreciated sort of the flexibility in that. I still had a chance to revisit the platform and gain some information about it.
Sorry.
Um, and you can access the information from anywhere. As I said, you can be, just settling down in bed, in the kitchen, cooking. I could just be listening to it. So I appreciated the flexibility. And most of all was the information that I was getting because I was, everyone would be a bit skeptical about um, something new. And especially if you've had bad experience in the past, you want to gain all the information before you decide to make that final decision. So that did it for me. It really answered a lot of the questions that I had. Not all of them at the time, a lot of them, because from the webinar you then go on to book your a coaching call and a mentor and a coach will answer all the other questions that you might have. So, but it was informative for the beginning, for the fact that I was just starting. Thank you, and that's me. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sister. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is how the webinar is. It is very interactive and you can do it anytime, anywhere. And if you have missed it, you can still watch a replay. And that is how these webinars are life changing events or they are game changers. Most of the companies now are using webinars simply because they can reach a large audience at the same time. And because they are
Mm.
very interactive, you can ask questions if you have any questions, and everything will be explained to you by a live agent. Over to you, Sister Boki. Anything about
All right, thank you very much. The 90 minutes webinar was very helpful for me in making my decision. Let me say something. I stumbled into different adverts since COVID 2020, you know, when I knew I needed something life changing, I wanted to work from home and all of that so that I'll have more time for my kids. So I kept going online to search and I kept clicking on different adverts and I actually watched the webinars, the 90 minutes webinar. I had the time to watch them, but I was skeptical at that time. But I kept watching, and one intriguing thing was I kept seeing different people from different nationalities all over the world, you know, watching this webinar, in this webinar, doing this business. And I kept following. I kept following, watching webinars and following till I had to make up my mind. In fact, I had to make up my mind just in 2024. Imagine going through webinars for almost 3 years, you know. But I said, this is real. If they can be this consistent for this long, you know, this is real. This is not a scam online. They can't be this be online for this long and be a scam, you know. So I had to key in. I watched the webinar. In fact, it's as if I now knew what was going to happen at some point, you know, but I had to key in and I booked my coaching call and got more information from my coach, and I watched the coaching videos and everything is history. Now I'm an online digital business owner. Thank you.
Thank you
Right.
so much, Sister Boki. Thank you so much, Mighty. Yeah, I think all of us, we can relate to her story. We've been scammed at some point, and ever since the internet has gone boom, there are so many businesses online, and
Mm.
people are afraid of being scammed, to be honest with you. And because people are being scammed, even as we are talking now, there'll be somebody who is being scammed on the internet. But what I like about what she said is the consistency. Look at her; she has been watching this webinar for so many years, honestly, and the same people. And she said she actually knew now what was going to happen. So you see that this business is very, very consistent. So if you are out
Mm.
there and you are doubting, you are asking yourself, what is this? What is all about? There is the story from Sister Voke. Don't wait for until it's 3 years down the line. Take the action
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's one thing to dream of working from home or traveling and spending more time, but seeing someone who is living that dream, honestly, it's a fire. It lights up the fire for you. Over to
Yeah.
you, Sister Aziza.
Yeah. In my case, my background, I've got a background in the finance. So I am someone who is not scared of investing. I know exactly the things to look out for in order to invest. So I am an investor also. So
Oh,
business
wonderful.
is not, yeah, I believe in putting your money to work for you. That is the mindset of a finance, someone who is in the finance. So, and I needed that. So, and if you want to do that, the best bet is just for you to find a way to get something automated to do it for you. I knew exactly what I was looking for, and I targeted exactly that. So, I went into trading with Bitcoin and all that. And it brought in some money for me. But I realized um, with the fluctuation of Bitcoin and trading and everything, the whole thing crashed. Okay, so, and I know for a normal person, you would be like, never, never, hands off. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going online and all that. I said, no. I knew that there was something out there because the other one worked for me, but just because of the market situation, everything crashed. So I needed something that was consistent, something that would stay for a lifetime, if possible. And yeah, I found this advert and I listened to my coach presently now, the way she talked about this. And what fascinated me was I signed up immediately, actually. But what fascinated me was that you will watch a free 90 minutes webinar. Well, I didn't get to watch a webinar before I joined the last one. So this one was for me like I could even look into what's happening in there before ever signing up. Okay, fine. I watched the 90 minutes webinar. I watched it in bits because I'm a very busy person. I work 9 to 5. And during my commuting time, I just switch off the screen because I don't want to see the screen. So I watched it in bits and I realized that I watched the replay and then I saw that there was still something missing for me. I couldn't interact with the presenters. I just watched the replay. So I wanted a live interaction. So I clicked on the email sent to me and I scheduled time for a live attendance. So watching the live, attending the live, it was a game changer for me because I was able to ask questions directly to the presenters. And I noted the names of the presenters for a future reference. Like I did my due diligence with the business. And for me, it was nothing, no going back. So that was it. I asked my questions and it ticked all my boxes. Everything I needed to know, I found out from them. And I paid my $149 and the rest is history today, as you can see on our pages. we are singing beautiful songs about our business every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, the beauty of the webinar is that it reminds people that they are not alone. Know that you are joining a community of like minded business people, dreamers, doers, believers, people who have achieved greater things in this business. There is a support system that is going to help you to make a difference. So I think you must have been inspired by our stories. I don't know if Sister Nicole wants to add something on what we have just
Um,
talked about.
well, Sister Aziza said it all really. Um, you're not, it's just not a business that you enter and and then, you're swimming alone in the big blue sea. It's sort of, um, they are support system. You have a whole community of like-minded people, as Sister Kay says. And wherever you are in the world, you're going to find a community, your community here. Wherever you are, doesn't matter which
Mhm.
country you're coming from, you're going to find a community here that you can interact with and you can, become a part of. So they answer all the questions. So you won't be, there'll be no doubt at all if this business work, because it's once you're in a community, you can see what is happening. People just like yourself, whatever background you're coming from, whatever profession you have, from a stay-at-home person, mom, dad, or a professional, police officers, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have lawyers. So this is not one of those scamming business, you know what I mean? Because when you see these people, you know who they are, and they're not. It's not somewhere you can hide, your background, because it's such a huge community. So yeah, you just try it, because when you watch the webinar, you're not paying for it. You're not paying for the information. It's there. It's free. So access it if you're looking for something, genuinely looking for a business that you can do that is automated, that you don't have to spend a lot of time doing. This is the business for you. That's it,
Thank
Kay.
you so much. So yes, as Sister Nicole has said, there is a step-by-step guidance that is going to show you how things are done. You're going to know where to start. You're going to know who to tend to. You are going to move from I don't know what to do to I can see the way forward. Over to you, Sister. Is there anything that you want to add for our viewers
I just
before
want
we
to add
close your
that
time?
don't be standing on the sideline like I did for so long. I know people that even watched this webinar before I started saying it, and they came in, and it's all this history for them now. They are living their lives, traveling abroad, having time with their kids. If I had joined earlier, but thank God I joined at all, and I would advise and encourage you that once you see the adverts, you click on it, you watch the webinar on our various websites, and come on board. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And come on board. Sister has already said. So you are all invited. Sister Aziza, is there anything, the last
And
word?
for me, I would always talk from the finance point
Financial,
of
yeah.
view. Like everyone, we all know that out there today, the way the economy is now is no more sustainable. When you have your 9 to 5 job, even the professionals, directors, and everyone in the community, it's amazing that you see professionals, people of high caliber. I heard of a pilot also in our community. He's now a business owner. Directors, like if you are out there looking for something that's going to sustain you and supplement your income, you definitely can go into this one. I am personally recommending this business for you because I have tried other businesses and this one is working perfectly fine for us because it's running on automation and we don't have to be there 24/7. You just need to put 1 hour there, 2 hours there, a couple of minutes here and there. and you're fine and your business is running for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, all my guests, and to all the viewers, those that will be watching a replay. Reach out to the person on whom you are watching the replay from. Take action. Register your name with a valid email address so that we are able to reach you and keep you up to date of what is happening, and watch this 90-minute complimentary video, which is free, which we have just talked about. Thank you so much for being with us. Until we see each other next time. Bye
Thank
for
you.
now.
Bye.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
next time. Bye.